everybody, welcome to this series of videos on the restoration of the last Knight 2000. I'm D. Viper from Mad Max Cars, your host. First, let me tell you a little bit about the last third-generation Pontiac to portray the infamous Knight Industries 2000 on TV's Knightrider television show. This particular screen-used car was used in the pilot movie for the 2008 Knightrider series to portray the disassembled Knight 2000 in Charles Gramian's lab. Shown here in this composite image under the tarp, with a model kit in the foreground and the new Mustang-based Knight 3000 in the background. As you can see in these on-set spoiler blog photos, the actual set was much smaller. The current owner discovered the car through this blog post and decided to try and save this screen-used kit. He contacted Picture Car Warehouse, who built the Mustangs for the show, and found that they had this car still on their lot. The series wrapped after one season and the car changed hands. It was then delivered to MadMaxCars.com in Western Washington for a curatorial restoration. Having been a stunt car before its last on-screen appearance as KITT, the car was in rough shape when it arrived. The motor was blown, the interior was ransacked, and the wiring had been butchered. There was even painted-over tape left over in places from its KITT transformation black paint job. Since then, KITT has a new motor built to the high-performance stunt configuration of the original, a rebuilt transmission and new exhaust, and most of the butchered wiring has been sorted out. A community of supportive builders, parts suppliers, and fans have generously donated their time and parts to help restore this piece of history to a museum-quality condition, while preserving its screen-used pedigree. Being the last third-generation Pontiac to ever portray the Knight Industries 2000 on screen in a Knightrider franchise production makes it a very important part of the show's legacy. You can find out more about it on the Knightrider Historians website by clicking the link in the description below. You can also follow along with the build, or contribute if you like, at the Last Knight 2000 KITT Facebook page by clicking the link in the description below, or by going to MadMaxCars.com, and also by subscribing to this YouTube channel. One of the first things that we're going to do now, moving forward, is take off the original factory Nosecone and put on the Wraith Innovations Season 4 Knightrider Nosecone that would be accurate to this build. So let's take a look at how that works. We've already replaced the struts in the hood. The headlights are going to have to be modified, so we'll be taking those out as well. After taking out a bunch of the bolts under here, we can remove what remains of the factory air dam. And we'll probably be replacing this with one that's not quite so damaged when we get further into the restoration. So now we've removed a number of bolts that hold the factory Nosecone on. We're going to have to remove it to get it out of the way and put on the Wraith Innovations Nosecone. Since this was a stunt car that had been disassembled for the TV show it appeared on, as we discussed earlier, it looks like they've already removed the honeycomb impact absorbing piece from underneath the Nosecone, which we probably were going to take out anyways. So that saves us a step. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have to do several things to modify these headlight doors. One of the first ones is we're going to have to remove the headlight bezel trim and modify it so that it fits with the new Nosecone. Now with a little luck, this awesome Nosecone from Wraith Innovations should fit right up on this car and bolt right on. Let's see. Well, there you have it. 8 bolts later, and it fits perfectly. The Wraith Innovation Season 4 Nosecone fit on this car like a glove. It fits the body lines of the fenders really well. Little, if any, body work is going to be needed to finish this car out and get it ready for paint, as far as the match of the Nosecone up to the fenders. Of course, we have to put the scanner in. We've got to put our fog lights in. There's a little bit of modification and alignment to do on the headlight doors. And of course we're going to put our correct 82 fenders on there, as well as a bunch of other stuff that we'll do in the upcoming seasons. In any case, please like the video, please subscribe, comment in the section below, let us know what you think. So for the Last Knight 2000 project, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.